Can a country on the brink of environmental collapse truly reclaim its land? Burkina Faso is showing the world that it can. Under President Ibrahim Traoré, this nation is challenging the odds, leading a fight against desertification that could reshape its future. Today, we uncover the bold strategies, the struggles, and the innovative solutions behind Burkina Faso's effort to turn barren land back into life. To understand the importance of this initiative, you first need to grasp the scale of the problem. Burkina Faso lies in the Sahel, a semi-arid region stretching across Africa where harsh climatic conditions have been relentless. Desertification, the process of fertile land turning into desert, isn't just an environmental challenge, it's a socio-economic crisis. As the land turns to sand, crop yields plummet. Families who have farmed for generations watch their livelihoods vanish. Food insecurity rises, employment dwindles, and communities are forced to migrate in search of fertile soil. And Burkina Faso is far from alone. Mali, Niger, Chad, the entire Sahel is under siege. Erratic rainfall, prolonged droughts, and rising temperatures, accelerated by climate change, have made survival increasingly uncertain. The United Nations estimates that desertification affects more than 40% of the world's land area, with the Sahel ranking among the most vulnerable regions. For many Burkinabé, migration is no longer a choice, it's a necessity. Villages empty as the desert pushes further south. Children grow up learning that the land their parents depended on can no longer sustain life. Something had to change. Enter the Burkina Faso Land Restoration and Resilience Program, a nationwide effort to reverse decades of environmental degradation. With support from the World Bank and the Great Green Wall Initiative, this ambitious program aims to restore over 300,000 hectares of degraded land by 2030, backed by more than $100 million. But this isn't just another reforestation project. What sets it apart is the combination of science, tradition, and community involvement. A holistic approach that addresses not only the environment, but the people who depend on it. A central pillar of this program is agroforestry, the integration of trees into agricultural systems. By planting drought-resistant trees alongside crops, agroforestry restores soil fertility, shields crops from wind erosion, and increases land resilience against droughts. Farmers are being trained to grow trees like the moringa, a plant known for its nutritional value and resistance to harsh climates. These trees do more than restore the environment, they provide fruit, firewood, and timber, creating new sources of income for struggling communities. Agroforestry is more than ecological. It's a game changer. It transforms farming into a sustainable model where people and land can thrive together. As the program expands, more farmers adopt these methods, making agroforestry a cornerstone of Burkina Faso's long-term resilience. Across Burkina Faso, barren hillsides and degraded plains are being replanted with native tree species. But this isn't just about soil and carbon. Reforestation is also a social movement. Women's cooperatives are leading much of this effort, planting thousands of trees, creating jobs, and instilling a renewed sense of purpose. The trees themselves become agents of change. They absorb carbon dioxide, release oxygen, stabilize soil, and eventually restore biodiversity, bringing back wildlife and supporting agricultural activity. Women's involvement is crucial. By managing nurseries and leading reforestation drives, they not only restore land but also reshape the social and economic fabric of their communities. Restoring the land isn't only about planting trees. Burkina Faso is revolutionizing the way people farm through climate-smart agriculture. Techniques include water harvesting, capturing and storing rainwater for dry periods, crop rotation, maintaining soil fertility and preventing erosion, sustainable farming practices, maximizing yield while protecting the landers. These approaches make agriculture reliable in unpredictable climates, improving food security, and allowing farmers to stay and thrive on their own land rather than migrating. The social impact of the restoration program is as profound as its environmental benefits. Green jobs are emerging, particularly for women and youth. Young people are learning new skills in forestry, agriculture, and land management, gaining livelihoods in their own communities instead of seeking work abroad. Education plays a central role. Workshops and training sessions teach farmers about organic fertilizers, soil conservation, and sustainable practices. Slowly, this shifts the culture of land stewardship, ensuring that restoration efforts persist long after external support ends. Water management systems, including basins and small dams, allow communities to capture rainwater and irrigate crops during dry seasons. Controlled livestock grazing prevents overgrazing, improving soil health while sustaining rural economies. Community involvement is critical. Women and youth take leadership roles, blending indigenous knowledge with modern science to restore land efficiently and sustainably. These combined strategies are producing tangible results: green fields where there was once barren sand, livelihoods restored, and a model for the Sahel region. Burkina Faso's success isn't just a national story, it's sending ripples across the Sahel. Neighboring countries like Mali, Niger, and Chad are watching closely, inspired to adopt similar land restoration practices. The Sahel is interconnected. Desertification doesn't respect borders. Burkina Faso's commitment to the Great Green Wall Initiative is fostering regional collaboration, proving that collective action is essential to combating climate change. What makes this approach so effective is the integration of local knowledge with modern science. Communities who have lived with the land for generations now have access to innovations that amplify their ability to restore it. This fusion creates solutions that are both sustainable and scalable. Burkina Faso's pioneering work has caught the attention of the world. International organizations, environmental advocates, and donors from the African Development Bank to the European Union are investing in the program. The global message is clear. If the Sahel can restore its land, so can other regions facing desertification. Burkina Faso is proving that bold environmental policy combined with community engagement can reverse what once seemed irreversible. This recognition isn't just ceremonial. It brings practical support, funding, technical assistance, and partnerships that help ensure the program meets its ambitious goal of restoring 300,000 hectares by 2030. Burkina Faso's Land Restoration and Resilience Program embodies hope. It shows that environmental crises can be turned into opportunities for growth, prosperity, and social transformation. By combining agroforestry, reforestation, climate-smart agriculture, water management, and community empowerment, Burkina Faso isn't just fighting desertification, it's creating a blueprint for sustainable development in the 21st century. Communities that once faced displacement are now thriving. Women lead initiatives, youth gain skills, and the land itself is healing. The story of Burkina Faso is proof that the impossible can be achieved. With vision, strategy, and collective action, even the harshest landscapes can be transformed into fertile ground. This isn't just about Burkina Faso, it's about hope for the Sahel and for the entire planet. If nations can work together, if communities can rise, then desertification can be reversed and lives can be rebuilt. If you believe in the power of environmental change, subscribe and stay tuned for more stories of global transformation. From the deserts of Burkina Faso to the front lines of climate innovation, the future is being rewritten one bold step at a time.